First day, and it was just good to get back out here. And the guys, you think about that last bowl game, and didn't go in our favor. So you like to get back and just get everybody dusted off, and then get out here and let the guys throw the ball around, let the quarterback throw the ball around, let the defense break on the ball, and just let guys run around. They've been through the all season, so now they have a chance to just come out and work on fundamentals and technique.
Charlie, you've got 18 starters coming back from a team that want to share the Big East title. What are some of the main things that you're trying to get accomplished this spring?
We have a lot coming back, but what's key and what we have to understand is that we still have a long ways to go in this program. And it's all about fundamentals, it's all about technique, and it's all about guys each day trying to get better. They have to get better themselves. A lot's going to be said about this football team, a lot's going to be written, but we still have to realize this. We're still in our third year into it, and we still have a long ways to go with this football team. Obviously,
Teddy had a tremendous freshman season, led the team to a bowl game. How have you seen him progress since the end of, since the last time we saw you guys in Charlotte?
Well, it's been more about them being in the weight room, them lifting weights, him himself, and the whole football team getting bigger and stronger and faster. And then Teddy knows this, that Teddy wants to get better. So if a young man wants to get better, just like everybody on the team want to get better, they know how hard they have to work.
What have you learned in the 3 years that you've been here as a head coach?
Well, you look at us from year one and just how far this football team has come. You had 25 seniors your first year. Then last year we didn't have we had 15 seniors. So you looked at 25, you lose a lot. And then a year ago at this time in spring ball, we didn't have the numbers that we have right now. And so we have a lot of numbers out here right now, which is good because you can really practice and do a lot of things that you like to do. But still, though, when you talk about confidence, and you just talk about the guys all the time, you can't let complacency set in. Because the thing is, even though we had a good year last year, we still had a good year. Well, you just look at just the number of guys coming back on both sides of the ball. Defensively, you return 10 starters. Offensively, return 8 starters. So it's just you look at it both sides of the ball. Even in the kicking game, you lose Philpott, but still you have a lot of players that played in the kicking game.
So experience is going to be a big factor?
Well, you do, and that's what you have to think of, because you have a lot of guys that play, but they're still young, though. We still have to realize Teddy Bridgewater was a freshman, now he's going into a sophomore year.
Are there going to be any freshmen coming in that are going to make the impact like Teddy did last year?
Well, everybody's going to be given the opportunity, so it's so hard to say who's going to be given it, who will have that chance, because you look at the starters that you have coming back.
Charlie Hogan was at safety today. Is that a permanent situation for him?
Well, we're just looking at him because we have so many running backs, and you have a good athlete there, and you like to find a place and try to find a home for him. We need some help depth right now in the secondary, so that's why we took him and moved him to safety.
And obviously, you've got some injuries up front at defensive tackle. Jamon Brown is still at offensive tackle. What have you seen at him that makes you want to keep him at that spot?
Well, the same thing. You don't have the numbers, so the numbers is you look at him on the offensive line. That's where he has to stay to help us. You look at going in North Carolina last year, he played. So Jamon is a really good athlete, and he's a young man that is going to develop as an offensive lineman, and he's going to get better and better.
I guess.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Good.